just losing someone in general is so tragic. And, you know, not only that, but he's a father, he's a husband, he was a teacher, he was a coach, he was a mentor, and like just losing someone like that, it's just very tragic.
A father, a husband, a teacher, a coach, and a mentor. Tonight, 7 News is learning more about the man who police say died in the Niagara River after his car crashed into the water on Monday. Good evening once again. 52-year-old Jason Beckman was a longtime educator in the Amherst Central School District. Investigators still working to find out what caused Monday's crash when his Jeep drove off the Niagara Scenic Parkway and into the Niagara River. In the meantime, senior reporter Eileen Buckley is amplifying voices who knew Jason, now reflecting on his life and legacy.
So it's heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking. It's a huge loss.
He's a father, he's a husband, he was a teacher, he was a coach, he was a mentor, and like just losing someone like that, it's just very tragic.
Communities who knew Jason Beckman are grieving and trying to process the loss of a man who helped many students. Beckman had been a member of the Amherst Central School District for nearly 3 decades as varsity football coach, boys varsity bowling coach, and Amherst Middle School physical education teacher. In a brief statement, the school district noted he taught and coached countless students.
He was one of the first teachers that made an impact on me while I was there.
Claire Pifley is an Amherst High School graduate. She tells me Beckman was her health teacher when she transferred to Amherst Middle School and was struggling to find her way.
I just had a hard time making friends and talking to people, so he gave me a lot of advice after class and stuff with just making friends and trying to put myself out there. So he was definitely more than just a teacher. He was also a mentor as well.
Pifley tells me Beckman was her boyfriend's football coach.
He was a very good mentor to him as well. We were just talking about it as well, and he was saying, outside of the class and outside of the field, he helped so many people and gave them so much advice on things.
I could not be more proud of the effort.
This Western New York Athletics video from a 2018 game shows Beckman encouraging his team.
Jason cared about the players, not even just all the Amherst kids. He was essential to Western New York High School football. He was always there helping out Section 6.
Western New York Athletics founder Frank Wolf tells me Beckman's death is a monumental loss for local high school sports.
He coached the right way. It wasn't necessarily always about the wins and losses with Jason. He just wanted to make sure that these kids were set up for the future.
I think he will remain in people's hearts forever.
The Amherst School District says as a grieving community, plans are in place to support faculty, staff, and students during this difficult time. In Amherst, Eileen Buckley, 7 News.